The Czech Republic is right in the center of Europe, which is why it is often referred to as the heart of Europe. In modern times, most people speak Czech, which was created around the 13 or 1400s. Most Czechs are uneasy talking about religion and identify as atheist, but their history is full of Catholicism, which is seen in their population's art, architecture, as well as many other forms. Their culture is vibrant, full of life, and magnificently colorful. This is even prevalent in their architecture. Here is the Prague City Gallery, full of dreams, myths, and ideals, which embodies the hope and need for freedom of the Czech people during times of war. The Czech people are very superstitious, as is much of Europe, and you can see the inclusion of animals, which shows the significant place animals have in their culture. From 1620 to 1920, the Czech people were ruled by Austria. They found their freedom in 1920, but were again invaded in 1939 by Germany, only to be invaded a third time in 1968 by the Soviet, Hungary, German, and Polish armies. They were able to find their own freedom and were able to have their first elections in 1990. This magnificent feat meant that everyone had a chance to vote, and 95% of the population did choose to take this option. This is especially prevalent in their art and coincides with a clear change in the influences seen in their paintings, especially from Gothic renditions to elaborate detail and a much more broad-stroked abstract art. This could be due to the freedom of the people to explore more than just oppression or assimilation by whichever country has currently been invading them. The Czech people also express their experiences through polka music. This music is upbeat and brought joy, cheer, hope, and a memory of a better time to a people who were tired but fierce. Czechs and Texans have so much shared history. By the time of the Civil War, over 700 Czechs had immigrated to Texas. These men and women worked tirelessly to create lives that are still thriving to this very day. Much of our Tejano music stems from the norteño sound, which was brought to us by the Czech people and comes from the polka origination. Modern Texans with Czech heritage live mostly in the southeast side of Texas, as you can see on the map shown here. 15 counties report high Czech populations, both in rural and urban areas. And the most beautiful thing about these areas is the wonderful inclusion of both of the cultures.